Hey everyone, it's Lindsay, and today I'm going to be showing you my February TBR for today. January, I was only able to read one book just because everybody in my family got sick, kids got sick, it was a whole big deal. So I was only able to complete one book in January, and that is this book right here, which is The Deep by Nick Cutter. And it was a horror thriller, like kind of sci-fi kind of book. And it is about a guy, and there is this disease going on in the world called the Gets, and it's kind of like a more advanced form of Alzheimer's. So they're looking for this cure, it's like a global pandemic kind of thing. So they're looking for this cure, and they think they might have found it in this substance at the bottom of the ocean, 8 miles underneath the ocean's surface, called ambrosia. And so his brother is actually a scientist, trying to see if that's the cure for this disease. And, he goes down there, and it's very claustrophobic. It's very, there's some body horror in there. There's some talk of, some essay stuff. So if you're, kind of like have a queasy stomach, or you're very sensitive to those kind of topics, I would say definitely look up trigger warnings, or just look at book reviews instead of reading the book. But all in all, I really enjoyed it. I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars. It was not as good as his previous book, which is The Deep. The Deep, The Troop by Nick Cutter. The Troop was 5 stars. Like, it was a really good book. The Deep was really good. I really liked it, but I did not like the ending. The ending was a very just big info dump, and it was just kind of like, here's all the information, that's the end of the book, the end. So that's the only thing I really didn't like about The Deep, was the ending, and just kind of some of the things that happened in the end. But all in all, it was a really good, thrilling read. It was enjoyable. So I liked that one, but unfortunately that was the only book I was able to read in January. I'm still kind of a little bit sick, so if you hear me, like kind of stuffy, I'm just getting over that. But February's TBR, me and my dad are actually reading a book together this month, and we are reading The Martian by Andy Weir. And I did read last year, I read Project Hail Mary, and I really liked that. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. I got my dad to read it as well, so we're picking up The Martian together, and we're reading it together. And I'm only like 50 pages in. Yeah, 54 pages. So The Martian, if you haven't seen the movie with Matt Damon in it, this is about a astronaut that gets stranded on Mars. They think he died in a sandstorm that happened on Mars, so they had to abandon the project, and they think that he died, but he actually survived. So this is about him trying to survive on Mars and trying to get in contact with Earth, or try to, survive until they come back. Just trying to figure out, how to do, how to survive life on Mars. I have seen the movie, so this book is, nothing new is going to happen for me. So far, it's almost exactly like the movie, down to the dialogue. So not a whole lot of surprises coming, but I did enjoy the movie, so hopefully the book will be more enjoyable. So I'm excited about that. Nice some, bonding time with my dad. The next book that I plan to read in February is a book that I had started a while ago, and I never finished it just because time got away from me, and that is The Song of Achilles. I'm about a quarter into it. I don't even know. I'm like 118 pages in. So I'm excited to finish this book. Everybody has been raving about this book, saying, it's like a really heartfelt, deep book, heartbreaking. And so I'm excited about this. I'm not too far into it, so I can't really tell you a whole lot about the storyline because I don't really know. But so far I'm really liking it. So when I'm done with The Martian, I'm probably going to pick up this book just so I can finish it. So yeah, that'll be really cute. The next book that I plan to read in February is Orsen Wells' 1984. I don't really know a whole lot about this book. I do know it's a dystopian book written about 1984. It was written, I believe, in the 50s. And this was like a dystopian take on the future and censorship and all that stuff. So figured nowadays it'd be a good thing to start reading. And then the next book that I have that I plan to read in February, I don't know if I'll be able to get to it, but I really want to sometime either this month or next month, is Sharp Objects by Gillian Flynn. And I don't really know anything about this book. Usually with thrillers or horrors and mystery books, I like to just go in blind. I like to know nothing at all about the book. I won't look up reviews, nothing. I just like to be surprised at every turn. But I've heard it's a really good book, and Gillian Flynn I've heard is a really good author. So I'm very excited about it. Let's see. I don't know, there's not really a synopsis on here, but like I said, I don't really want to know a whole lot, so I just want to be surprised. So, I don't know, it's pretty short, so I think I can get to it. Books that I want to read in February, and hopefully I can get to all of them. And I would really like to know what your February TBRs are. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.